Welcome, I am Halcyon. This is Hug Nation. And today I want to talk about being a driver of change, which is kind of in opposition to the idea of floating more and steering less. Floating more, steering less, of being less focused on having a goal and making it happen, and instead surrendering to the current of the universe, to letting yourself be pulled and steered by inspiration and by the flow. But there is a place where that becomes a little bit of a cop-out, and it becomes a way of not committing. It becomes a way of not having the courage to make decisions and to risk failing. And that is something that I certainly have struggled with. And while I think it is a balance, and it is trying to figure out what is the place where you are not so focused on your objective and your goal, and also not allowing external pressures to determine what your goal is. Not letting some societal idea of what success is or what winning is, and then paddling to make that happen. Instead, tuning into the higher version of yourself, the deeper, more divine, collective unconscious inspiration, and then making that be the goal, and then being a driver of change to that place. And so, because if you are not actively making decisions and going in a direction, you are, in essence, deciding something else. Even if you are not doing it consciously, even if you are not letting the higher version of yourself make the decision, you are making a decision that you are being passive in the direction of things. And so it certainly is it can be a complex or nuanced way of finding your path, your middle way. So that is what I'm thinking about this week. Thinking about, am I having the courage to be a driver of change? Am I sometimes allowing floating more to let too much passiveness guide me or keep me from being guided? And is there maybe some places where I could be more brave, more courageous, and drive change to a place that my deeper, higher version of myself knows is possible? So I hope that you are also seeking out that internal driver of change, having the courage to push yourself in the directions that on some level deep inside you know is where you could be, or maybe even should be, without using the should word. And not being so attached to that place that you then don't notice when you are being given directive, when you're being given inspiration, when the universe is giving you a shift in current towards a place that you can then recalibrate where you want to direct yourself to. So I'm so glad that this moment, we have both, all of us, been directed to this place together to share this moment. Thank you.